जन पर उपकारी, जन पर उपकारी, जन्म मरण दोहु मैं नाही, जन्म मरण दोहु मैं नाही।
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. What a beautiful Shabad you've been listening to. Janam Maran Dahu Main Nahi, Jan Par Upakari Ai. What a beautiful Shabad that, oh Lord God, Waheguru Ji, those wonderful, generous human beings, the humble beings. We are talking about the saints here. And for the last few days, in fact, we have been going into very much depth to understand more about the holy saints and all that. And today we're going to go deeper into this Shabad because this Shabad that's going to be discussed today, it's on Ang number, I think if I'm not mistaken, Ang number 27, line number 16. Har sant dekho nadhar kare, nikaT vasai bharapoor. If you can all hear me, would you please everyone say Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Hanji, wonderful, wonderful. Would someone like to read the English first and then we will discuss the whole Shabad? Anyone?
O saints, see clearly that Waheguru Ji is near at hand. He is pervading everywhere.
Yes, nikaT vasai bharapoor means he's so near us. Wow. And har means, oh Lord God, Waheguru Ji Santo, saints. So here in this today's Shabad, we are all being upgraded to become saints. Say thank you, Waheguru Ji.
Thank you, Waheguru Ji.
And that is the whole objective of coming together for these 52 days, not only to learn about the holy saints and the qualities that they have, but hopefully then we can model our lives in the lives or the way the saints are. And then we can also become saintly. Is that a good objective? Say yes.
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 Hanji. So today's, you can say the Shabad that we're going to be discussing, it is also in the Sri Rag by the third Guruji, Sri Guru Amar Das Ji. Yesterday was Sri Rag by the first Guruji. So today we are moving to a Shabad from the third Guruji, Sri Guru Amar Das Ji. And the paragraphs are about 4 lines long. So maybe we'll read them. Maybe we'll understand them a little bit. And then we'll go into deeper discussions. And if anybody has anything to share, please feel free to unmute. And beautiful ladies always speak the English for us, so take turns on your own. And I think the English helps us to better understand the Gurbani. Am I right, everyone?
Yes.
That's true.
Wonderful, wonderful. So thank you for reading for us all the English meanings, because some people, while they're driving, they can't look at the screen, but they're listening to all these lectures all the time. And I get a lot of questions in WhatsApp and in other channels, YouTube and Facebook and all that, because it goes out to about 250,000 people around the world who have liked all these pages. But when they click on the share button or comment or like button, it goes out to about 30 million others who are not even Sikhs. So if anybody has questions, we don't have much time in this 35 to 40 minutes that we meet every day. But these are just introductory lectures to these Shabads. But the follow-up 3 hours, 2 days and 1 week sessions that you all come for, we answer them in full detail. In fact, every Shabad, the full lecture that, the notes that are given with that will help you slowly become center managers and also trainers and lecturers in your own cities, in your own towns, in your own countries, and also be able to share this message with everybody. So let's start. It starts with Jini Sonake Manea. Look about that. We are talking about you becoming center managers and you becoming, lecturers and trainers and teachers, because we provide you all the written notes anyway. And you just, you just add on your own wisdom to it. But here it says Jini Sonake Manea, that, those people, the audience you will have in the future, the Sangat you will speak with, they will sona, they will listen to everything that you teach them. And Manya is the more important than just Suniya, because in Japji Sahib also we have 4 podis on Suniya and then 4 podis on Manya, Manna. And I think that's more important, to start to believe what Guruji tells us. Then Guruji says, Tina Nij Karavas. Anji, English, please.
Those who hear and believe find the home of the self deep within.
Yeah, so the beautiful answer to the very important question, where is heaven? Where is God actually? Where do we actually search for this beautiful person, this beautiful power, the divine energy called God? And Tinna Nij Karavas, it is within ourselves. Say, wow, what an interesting answer I just got.
What an interesting answer I got.
Hanji,
Wow.
correct, because Gurmati Salahe Sacha. This is the truth. Har Paya Gurudas. And Guruji says that's where you're going to find Vaiguruji. Hanji, English, please.
Through Guruji's teachings, they praise the true Waheguru. They find Waheguru, the treasure of excellence.
So wherever we see the word they, it talks about spiritually elevated people we call sadhus, sants, brahmgyani and everything. And here, they will slowly change to us. So us will change to me and I. That Guruji says, Palji, I praise the true Vaiguruji should be your goal. Then I will find Vaiguruji, the treasure of excellence. Are you there with me, everyone?
Yes.
Yes. And how will I do that? Is I will find it through my Guruji's teaching. Say, now I got the whole equation.
Now I got the whole equation.
Yes, that's how it works. And then it comes to, once we learn the Shabads, the teachings, then Shabad Rate Se Nirmale, we will become cleansed, we will become pure. And Guruji says something so wonderful. English, please.
Attain to the word of the Shabad, they are immaculate and pure. I am forever a sacrifice to them.
So everyone say, slowly but surely, I will become immaculate and pure.
Slowly but surely, I will become immaculate and pure.
Yeah, so is 52 days a little time of our life to become immaculate and pure? I think it is, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, and that's why the last part of this paragraph says, Hirday. Hirday means within our hearts. Jinke har vasev. The day will come when God Vaiguruji will start to reside within our heart center, within ourselves. And tit kata hai pragas. Pragas means we will reach enlightenment. Say thank you, Vaiguruji.
Thank you, Waheguru.
Another word for that is liberation. You can say enlightenment, emancipation. You can say salvation, self-actualization. We'll reach oneness. We'll reach nirvana. We will have jivan mukti. All these things are going to happen. Once we reach that enlightened state. English, please.
Those people within those hearts, Waheguru abides, are radiant and enlightened.
So say, I want to be radiant and enlightened.
I want to be radiant and enlightened.
Don't we all want to be that? Say yes, please.
Yes, we all want to be.
We all want to. Thank you, Auntie. So today's, I think the two questions Guruji is trying to ask us is, how many of you are interested in finding a sense of inner peace and purpose within yourselves? Anyone?
We all want.
We all want that. And the second question, I think Guruji is going to answer in today's Shabad. Actually, there will be about 10 questions or maybe even more, 12 questions. But the second question is how many of us are curious about exploring spiritual teachings? The Shabad. Remember, we just spoke about that in the previous line. Shabad Rate. How many of us really want to be, exploring the spiritual shabads, the teachings that can guide us in our daily life? Because inner peace and self discovery, it's the best gift that we can always have. Once we find this, we will find our true self. Once we follow the Shabad, the guidance and the direction, I think it provides what's called a framework for navigating the challenges of our life and finding purpose. Then we will have what's called purity and positive transformation. Remember, we just spoke about that as we gurmati salahe sach. As we try and connect with that, then alignment with the Shabad will lead to an inner cleansing and a more positive outlook in our life. Say thank you, Vaiguruji.
Thank you,
Thank
Waheguru.
you,
Yeah, so
Vakuji.
some of the practical steps we can learn from this very first paragraph is maybe by deciding that the importance of inner reflection is important, we will take time to do meditation, introspection, come for these beautiful lectures. We will have powerful tools for managing stress and anxieties in the fast paced world. Now, do we all want that? Anyone?
Yes, one.
Yes. So all of us who have got the stress and fast-paced world we are living in. Number two, I think seeking guidance from these spiritual texts of the Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji and the Bani that's within. Jini Sunake Manaya. Once we do that, then these spiritual teachings will give us valuable insights. Meaningful, ethical life will be ours, and we will have what's called positive thoughts and affirmations because tina nejikar vas, now the negativity within will be cleansed and we will only focus on Vaiguruji to uplift our spirit, to cultivate a more optimistic and a more positive perspective in life. Say, I love that, Palji.
I love
I
that
love
part.
that, Paji.
Anji, because I just got beautiful message in WhatsApp again. Thank you, Sarah Ji, for participating and sharing all your thoughts. And those of us on Zoom, you can even share your stories and positivity and everything in verbal sense. But those on YouTube and Facebook and other social media, please feel free anytime to pause these recordings even later on. And those of you who are also joining us for live, please feel free to listen to the recordings and in the comment boxes below. Every day, just type whatever comes to your mind because there will be thoughts that will come after we finish this lecture. And Guruji says, I have got so many deep, unfulfilled, lost desires that I want to overcome. And Sarah writes, before attending the programs, I also felt lost and unfulfilled. But learning these teachings of my Guruji has given me a renewed sense of hope and direction. Palji, through meditation and focusing on the Nam, I found a deep well-being of inner peace that helps me to navigate the challenges of daily life. I'm incredibly grateful for all your guidance and that of all the lectures at universityofsikhism.com and the positive impact it has had on my life. Wow, Sarah, I'm very, very happy that these things have had a positive impact on your life. Everybody, let's pray. I open my heart.
I open my heart.
I open my mind.
I
I
open my
open my
mind.
mind.
I open up to the wisdom of Guruji.
I
I open
open up
to the
to the
wisdom.
wisdom of
Yes,
Guruji.
because as we connect with Vaiguruji, I'm guaranteeing ourselves that we will have inner light. We will radiate, in fact, very peacefully and with full of positivity. Because the next line is the Rahau Pankti. It says Manare. Everyone say, oh my mind, it's talking to me now.
Oh my
My
mind.
mind is talking
Yes,
to me
this is going to talk to us. Everyone
now.
sing together. Har Har Nirmal
Nirmala
Dhyaye
Dhyaya.
Manamire. Har Har
Har Har
Nirmal
Nirmala
Dhyaye.
Dhyaya.
Har Har
Har Har
Nirmal
Nirmala
Dhyaye
Dhyaya.
Manamire. Har Har
Har
Nirmal
Nirmala
Dhyaye.
Dhyaya.
Har Har
Har
Nirmal Dhyaye
Nirmala Dhyaya.
Manamire. Har Har Nirmal Dhyay. Everybody japo. Hanji, why? Because Durmastak Jinko Likhya. Durmastak Jinko Likhya. Durmastak Jinko Durmastak Jinko Likhya. Say Gurmukh, say Gurmukh, say Gurmukh Reh Live Life. Say Gurmukh Reh Live Life. Everybody. Gurmukh Reh Live Life. Gurmukh Reh Live. Can somebody read the meanings of Manam Mere?
Oh, my mind, meditate on the immaculate Waheguru Ji. Har Har.
Hanji, Hanji, Har Har. And the next line, please.
Those who have such ordained destiny written on their foreheads, those Gurmukh remain absorbed in Waheguruji's love.
Yes, the whole powerful word here is Turmastaka. Jinko Likhya. Wow. Which means we have some preordained destiny written on our foreheads. That's why we are here today discussing this Gurbani. Say thank you, Vaiguruji.
Thank you, Waheguruji.
Because people who come here and chant and understand and sing together are known as Gurmukh. Can you see the word Gurmukh? And Rahe Livlai means we will always be in love with Vaiguruji. At all times, Man Mere, we will be singing, meditating, chanting, Har Har Nirmal Tyay, because Nirmal means pure, immaculate. And as we do that, we will quieten our mind, we will achieve a sense of calmness, and I think we will have a deeper connection with something bigger than ourselves called Waheguru Ji. Say thank you, Ji.
Thank you.
And as we continue to Har Har Nirmal Tyay, it's going to reduce our stress, it's going to reduce all the tensions we have, and it's going to give us mental clarity. That's why meditation on Har Har, Har Har, Har Har, Har Har, it is so very important. It's so easy a word, Har Har. All the time we can do that. Our mind will be calm, we will reduce stress, we will have improved mental clarity, and we'll be able to focus on positive things in our lives. Say, I want it, Palji.
I want it, Palji.
Hanji. And if you know people who are going through issues like just now, just before I started, I was listening to my WhatsApp recordings and I had a lady, I do not know who she is. She said, I am too old. And the way she was speaking also, I had stroke and I cannot attend the session, but I want the recording. She said it re 3 times. I think she's having difficulty in speaking too. Now, can I say something? So many of other friends of ours may be going through this. They are also seeking what's called maybe spiritual connection finally, because dhekhahu sukrog baya. When we take our life, our comfortable life, comfortably, we are stuck in the comfort zone, then dukh comes in our life. So we can maybe hopefully have the spiritual connection. Say, oh my God, I shall not wait until dukh comes.
I shall not wait until dukh comes.
Hanji, because man mere, oh my mind, har har nirmal tyay. Why don't we start focusing? Why don't we cultivate a sense of belonging? Why don't we have a connection with Vaiguruji? Because it's going to give us increased self-awareness. Health is going to get better. And I sent her the 11 recordings, which are nearly 30 hours long, on healing. I said, please listen to this. It's a whole playlist, but if you can't attend in live, I will promise to forward you the recordings so you can listen to it as your own time. Because this increased self-awareness, the calm mind, the deeper introspection, the better thoughts, the better understanding, the better emotions are going to give us all the benefits in the 21st century. That's why Har Har Nirmal Tyay, it's so very important to meditate every day. Say, I'm ready to do that from now on.
I am ready to do it
now on.
Yes, because these
So
are
Palji, can I ask
Hanji.
you? So we don't really need to say Waheguru. We can just go Har Har.
No, it's not about, we don't need to say Waheguru. If you have taken the Amrit,
But in
then
between,
the
we
Panch
can
Pyare would.
say Har Har.
No, the answer is very simple. If you have taken the Amrit, when you take the Amrit, the Panch Pyare will say the the Gur Mantar is Waheguru. That's why they ask you to chant it 5 times. They put the Amrit in the head 5 times, the hair. They will sprinkle it on our eyes. They will give us the Panchula. They will give us all the Amrit to drink and say Gur Mantar is Waheguru. But Gurbani is much more broader than that. It says Koi Bola, Ram Ram, Koi Khudai, Koi Seva Gusaiya, Koi Allah. There are so many names for the word Waheguru. There are so many names for Satanam Waheguru. Yes, if you want to do Satanam Waheguru, very good. But important part is whatever mantar you do. If it is in the Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, like in this Pankti, Guruji is directly telling the mind, Man mere, what is the mantar he's giving us?
Har har.
Har har. So
Yeah.
why, if the doctor is sitting there and the doctor says Panadol and aspirin and that one medicine, I don't know what they call it in India, I forgot. But every doctor who you know will give you always that medicine, whatever the disease you go with, because that one medicine they say will solve all their problems. Actually, people have mental issues, they are blocking their well-being themselves, and then you give them the medicine, the doctor says they'll get well. But that Panadol, that generic medicine, that aspirin or whatever is, you can say Satanam Waheguru or Waheguruji is our Gur Mantar. But Har Har Nirmal Tyaye. Here the mantar we are being taught in this particular Shabad is Har 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 Har. And many Shabads, if you have noticed in the last 7 days we have been discussing, and in the next 52 days or more we will discuss, a lot of them will have a lot of different mantars Guruji is going to give us. Are you with me there?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, so
Understood.
that means he's not just giving us he's not just giving us the generic medicine called Vaheguru or Satanam, the mantar, but he's giving us a exact specific mantar, Har Har, that's going to help us to become nirmal if we do what's called Tyaye. Say, now I got it.
Now I
Now
got
I got it.
Yes, so Antakal Narayan Simre Aisi Chinta Meje Mare. Now, if you look at that Shabad, we won't have time to discuss it today, but one day we will. If you look at this line, it says Antakal at our last moment, Narayan Simre, Narayan Simre, Narayan Simre, Narayan Simre. Now, Narayan is another holy word, another name for the God. Jagdish is
Guruji,
there.
yeah.
Ebab, Hital Ubab, Hital Guruji. Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji is the most open-minded. Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, the holy scriptures, is the most open, and Narayan is another. Can you see the word Simre? If at my last breath, Antakal Narayan Simre, if I meditate even Narayan, 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 and Guruji says, Aisi Chinta Meje Mare, if I die with such thoughts in my mind, oh my God, Bhagat Tirlochan Tenar Mukta Pitambar Vakar Vidabase, Bhagat Tirlochan Ji says, Palji, you shall be liberated, because why Guruji will come to abide in your heart. Say, wow.
Wow.
Wow. And it's so important because in this Shabbat, we don't have the time to go through everything in this line. But since you asked, go back at your own time, look at Ang 5 to 6, line 5, Gujari. And it says, if your last moment, you are thinking of wealth, Lakshmi Simre. Can you see Lakshmi Simre? And if you die with those kind of thoughts, Antkal jo Lakshmi Simre, aisi chinta meje mare, Sarp Jon Valval Outare will come back as a serpent, as a snake. Because in the last breath, what I'm thinking of, money, 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 and whatever.
More money.
Hanji, last time you sang for us that song, so I remember. That's why the Rahau Pankti says, Ari Bhai, Gobind Naam Mat Bisray. Now, can you see here the word for name of God is Gobind? Don't
Yes.
forget the
Yep.
name of the Lord, because the second story says, Antakal jo istri simra. If you're thinking of all your women and all your husbands and spouses and everyone, aisi chinta meje mari, and you die with that thought, beswa jon walwa lautre, you will come back as a prostitute again and again. Say, I don't want.
I don't want.
Antakal jo ladke simre. You see, ladke is our children. If you're thinking of them, and aisi chinta meje mare, we die with such thoughts. Sukar jon walwa lautre will come back as a pig. Say, oh no, because pigs have a lot of children, don't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Antakal jo mandir simre. You want to think of all the bungalows and the mansions and the big houses. Aisi chinta meje mare. Guruji says, hello, dig 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 preta jon walwa lautre. You'll come back as a goblin, as a ghost. Say, no, I don't want.
I
No, I
don't
don't
want.
So the whole concept is on Simre. What is the predominant thought in your mind at all times? And in this last line of the Shabad, he says, why don't you instead think of Narayan? Because Antakal Narayan Simra, if you think of Vaheguruji, and if the mantra you have is Waheguru, 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 correct, you are still doing Simran. Do you see what I'm
Yes.
saying? And if you're doing
Yes.
Satanam Waheguru, you're still doing Simran. It's just that in this 35, 40 minutes, I do not have time to chant with you Simran. But when you come for the 3-hour programs, the 2 days weekend camps at good Gurdwara Sabs near your homes, or you come for the 1 week resort getaway boot camps that we have, the smelans that we have. Oh my God, we sing all these mantras all the time, and it goes into such deep meditations. People say, I wish this 1 week never ended. Say, wow.
Wow.
And I've had people who said, Asi chinta maje mare. Palji, I wish one of these days I die in one of these resorts chanting these names with you guys. Say, wow.
Wow.
Wow, because Badat Tarlochan Tenar Mukta Pitambar Vakarudabase. Guruji says, I guarantee you, you will be liberated. You will have Vaiguruji always in your heart. Because whatever you simre, what is your predominant thought is. So in today's Shabad, oh my mind, Har Har Nirmal Dhyaye, everybody. Har Har
Nirmal Dhyaye.
Do you get your answer to your question, Ji?
Ji,
Yes.
thank you very much.
Hanji, because it's important to have gratitude. And if you've got other questions, anyone, just type in WhatsApp. We only come here for 30, 40 minutes, but we have the whole 24 hours to really clear all our doubts. And it's very important we do. Say, I got it.
I got
I
it.
got it.
Hanji, because Turmastak, it's good fortune that brought us here. Jinko Likhya, because it's already written. And here, when answering all our difficult questions, we will get the answers and we'll become Gurmukh. And then Rahe live lies, the important part. We will always be connected, always be connected. And so I think it's important to say gratitude. Focusing on Vaheguruji will give us a sense of gratitude for all the blessings in our life. We will develop a spiritual practice. We will meditate. We will pray, we will simre, we will always be connected and have a sense of peace, purpose at all times in our life. Say thank you, Vaheguruji.
Thank you,
Vaheguruji.
David just wrote, thank you, David. He says, this practice has made a significant difference in my overall well-being. I used to be constantly overwhelmed by negativity, Palji, but I remember that 1 week boot camp we went for. I learned the power of Simre and focusing on the divine name Har Har. Now I quiet my mind. I find moments of peace throughout the day, and my overall well-being has improved. Wow. Everyone say, I quiet my mind.
I quiet my mind.
I focus on the love of Vaheguruji.
I focus on the love of
Yes, and as I
Waheguru.
connect to the divine,
As I connect to the divine,
I also experience inner peace. Don't you want that? Say yes.
yes,
So
I
next
experience
time doesn't
peace.
matter in the Gurdwara Sahib if the Ragijis are going to sing Waheguru, Waheguru, Satnam, Waheguru, whatever mantra, you join them at the loudest voice because you have now attended 7 days. Every night we have been educated. All the others will be wondering what happened to this Auntie Jila. Why is she chanting louder than everybody? Because she has suddenly understood that it is not the mantra that matters. It is singing that mantra that matters. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
So Har Santo, that's where the main line of today's Shabad comes in. Dhekhahu, please understand, look around, nadhar kar, when we have his blessings, nikaT vasai bharapoor, then whenever you're alone, wherever you are, even far, you will find him close to yourself and you will find him always with you, near at hand. Say thank you, Vaheguruji.
Thank you, Waheguru.
Hanji, then Gurmat Jini Pachhanaya, say Dekha Sada Hadur, we will see him ever present. Say, now I'm starting to see Vaheguruji everywhere.
I am
Now
starting
to see Waheguru everywhere.
So, do you believe in this higher power? Anyone?
Yes.
Yes. So if you believe in higher power, then the mantra Waheguru, Waheguru or Satanam Waheguru, any other mantra that we are learning every day, we will say thank you for all these beautiful mantras because Jin Guna Tin Sad Manna Vasai. By chanting these in minds of ours, what will happen? Organavantiya Dur. You know, Organavantiya means those people who have got no virtues. Now, do you want to have virtues or you want to have no virtues?
You want to have virtue.
Yes. So what's going to happen is we are going to be basically filled with virtues because Auguna Dur means God. Waheguru doesn't actually go to those people who don't have good virtues. But as we chant the name of the Lord God, He will not only go to those people who have no virtues to heal them, but those people who have virtues will become Har Santo. We will become the saints. We will become just like Waheguru. Say, I got it today.
I got it today.
And jin gun tin sad mana vase mana vase man vase. Now, how is it going to come into our minds? How are we going to become virtuous? How are we going to become cleansed? Is when we chant again and again all the mantras that are given in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Say, I got it.
I got it.
Then we'll have an enhanced sense
I
of
got it.
connection. We will see the omnipresence, which means God is everywhere. We will have a feeling of being supported, being connected, and we will live a more virtuous life because Guruji's teachings, they promote ethical living and positive actions. Did we not learn it in yesterday's recording?
Yes.
Yes, because yesterday was all about greed and becoming honest and living an ethical life of integrity. That's how inner peace and purpose will come. So I guarantee you, in these 52 days, if you get nothing else but inner peace and purpose, I think it will be very fruitful. Say yes.
Yes.
Because on the other hand, Guruji says, Manamukh, those people who don't want to come here, don't want to listen to the recordings, don't want to connect with Guruji, Gunate Bahare, they are all out of virtuous living. Because Binish Nave, can you see Bin Nave means without the name of the Lord? Now it doesn't say which name. So if it's Har Har, if it's Waheguru, if it's Satnam, it's Narayan, it's Beetle, it's Gobind, it doesn't matter. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
So the connection is more divine. Connection is more important. Connection is going to bring us the sense of purpose. Connection is going to help us transcend the worldly concerns and the stress. And as we do that, I think in the last 8 minutes that I have, that's why I'm just not asking you to read the English meanings. Plus, please read it on screen. But I'm explaining them at a speed because this Shabad is very long. And Guruji says you will have a sense of gratitude. You will say, thank you, Vaiguruji. You will live an ethical life. You will find meaning beyond the mere, the worldly existence, because that slowly but surely will become avar kaj tere kite nakam. And then you will say, Milisab, the Sangata Paji Keval Nam. I want to come, whatever may happen, I want to come here every day, even for half an hour of my life, and join this beautiful congregation and achieve liberation. Say yes.
Yes.
Emily said, I used to be very materialistic and focused on external validation, but learning about Vaiguruji's omnipresence. Oh my God, Palji, now I'm completely transformed and my perspective is different. I find peace, I find purpose in living a virtuous life and connecting with the divine. Say yes. Everyone say yes. I am open in my heart to Vaiguruji too.
I am open in my heart to Waheguru.
Yes, because once we open up, we'll see Vaheguruji everywhere in everything. We will live virtuous life. We will experience inner peace. We'll have a connection with Vaheguruji because Jin Shabad Guru Sona Manea. Can you see again? It's talking about Sona and Manea, where we started this entire Shabad. Din Manatyaya Har Soe. Those people will Tyaya. Tyaya means meditate. Har. Can you see the word Har again comes here again?
Yes.
And what will happen is day and night, Andin Pagati Ratya, day and night they will be doing Pagati, Mantana Nirmala Hoe. Not only the mind, but the body and the soul will also become pure. Kura Ranga Kusambaka. Guruji says this color of the world is false and weak. Binas Jaye Dukha Roe. People keep crying out in pain when the that beauty of the world gets wiped out, when the wealth of the world goes, when the happiness we get from the wealth is gone. What happens? Binas Jai means it's gone, and then everybody dukh roi. So how many of you are having pressures in the world, facing distractions in the world, or some people like that?
Yes, there are.
That's why they are dukha roe. Ask them, share with them, ask them to come here, share these teachings with them, because just andar naam pargas hai. The moment the naam comes in, oh sada sada thir hoye means we will become stable, we will become steady in our life. But you need to have andar naam pargas hai. Say, now I got it.
Now I got it.
Because once we have the andar naam pargas hai, andar, apne andar, stop looking outside. Because let's remember, eho janam padarth paye kaise. Thank you for making me a human being.
Thank you for making me a human being.
Padarat means a very precious gift. But Guruji says, you know what? People are so dumb. They have got a human birth, but har naam na cheta livalai. They still don't want to lovingly focus on Vaheguruji's name. Say, oh no.
Oh no.
हाँ जी, पग खिसी है, रहना नहीं, we will never ever be here. Our feet will slip, will grow old, आगे ठहर ना पाए, and then in the elderly age, we won't have any peace, neither will we have peace, any place to rest even after we die. Oh, vela hath na avi, that time is never going to come back again. Ant gya pachataye, don't die, don't depart regretting and repenting, because Guruji says, just another kare so ubare. Let's pray. Please have nadhar on us, because only then we will be saved. Har seti livalai. Then we will attune to Vaheguruji. Otherwise, dekha dekhi sab kare. Everyone pretends. They are called manamukh, bhuj na paye, but they don't really understand Vaheguruji. Say, I don't want to be a manmukh.
I don't want to be a manmukh.
Yes, because Guruji says, Jin Gurmukh Hirda Shuddha hai. Say, I'll clean up my mind from today onwards.
I will clean up my mind from
I will
now
clean
on.
up my heart and become pure, because save pait in thai. Then whatever seva, whatever service, whatever good, whatever naam we jap as a gurmukh whose hirda should hai, then save pait in thai. Then even if we do seva, we do simran, we do satsang, it's going to be accepted in the court of God. Say thank you, Ji.
Thank you, Ji.
And the last two lines in the last 2 minutes. Har gun gave, har nit pade, every day gave, every day nit pade. The word nit means every day. They sing gave, pade, they read these beautiful shabads, and har gun gaye samay. And as we sing, we will merge with Vaheguruji, because Har Santo Dekho. Can you see the main lines of the Shabad? Har Santo Dekho. Nadhar kar nikat vasai bharapoor. We will then recognize God to be near and with us, because we har gun gave, har nit pade, har gun gaye samay. We will become one with Vaheguruji. And Nanak Ji, Tan Tan Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, Tinki Bani सदा सच है, जे नाम रहे लिवलाए, जे नाम रहे लिवलाए, नाम रहे लिवलाए, जे नाम रहे लिवलाए. I tell you something, this is all about having a sense of urgency, that we don't die regretting and repenting. Did you see that line earlier? They die regretting and repenting. Did you see that line? This is an opportunity. This opportunity, Ovela Hathana Avai, will never come back again.
Yes.
Ant gaya pachataye. Even if we just memorize these 3 words, and with these 3 words, we start to do what the line says. Naam rahe livalai. नाम रहे लिवलाए, जप लो जे नाम रहे लिवलाए, जे नाम रहे लिवलाए. Then Nanak Tinki Bani Sada Sach hai. Then whatever you say with your mouth will surely come true. And if you bless somebody, they will be blessed. Whatever words come out will be true, because at all times you will be connected. I thank you for connecting. It says Naam Rahe Livla. It doesn't say which mantra. All mantras are powerful. We just have to do them. Let us sing. And we'll see you tomorrow. Je naam rahe live
Velaye,
life.
velaye,
Je naam
ke
rahe
naam
live
rahe,
life. Je naam rahe live life. Je naam rahe live life. Naam rahe live life. नाम रहे लिव लाए नाम रहे लिव लाए जे नाम